Imagine a world where every bite of food connects you to the earth, where every meal is a reflection of time, patience, and care. This is the world of the Amish, a world where butter and cheese aren't just made, but crafted with intention, skill, and heart. In our fast-paced, convenience-driven lives, how often do we stop to ask, where does our food really come from? What secrets have we forgotten in exchange for speed and efficiency? The Amish hold answers, not just about food, but about life itself. In their time-honored traditions of making butter and cheese, they've preserved more than just recipes. They've preserved a connection to the land, to community, and to something deeper that we all crave but often overlook. In this video, we'll take you on a journey into the heart of Amish country. We'll uncover their methods, their wisdom, and the hidden lessons their way of life offers us today. Stay with me until the end, because the secrets they've guarded for generations might just change the way you think about food, and maybe even the way you live. Are you ready to uncover the magic behind Amish butter and cheese? Let's begin. Imagine biting into butter so rich it melts on your tongue, or cheese so flavorful it tells a story with every bite. It sounds magical, doesn't it? But what if I told you these foods, once a staple of everyday life, are vanishing? In our fast-paced world, convenience has stolen the soul of our food. The Amish, however, have held on to an age-old tradition, a process so pure and so beautiful it feels almost sacred. What they create isn't just butter or cheese. It's a connection to the past, a symbol of resilience, and a lesson for all of us. But this craft is at risk of being lost forever. So today, we'll step into their world, uncovering secrets and stories behind how the Amish make homemade butter and cheese. Stay with me until the end, because what you're about to discover might just change the way you see food and life forever. Every great story has a beginning, and for the Amish, that beginning is the farm. But this isn't just any farm. Here, every cow, every blade of grass, every drop of milk plays a role in the masterpiece to come. The cows on an Amish farm are pasture-raised, fed on natural diets, and cared for without machines. Why? Because the Amish believe that respecting the land and the animals leads to better milk, and they're right. Their milk isn't processed or stripped of nutrients. It's raw and unpasteurized, brimming with flavor, and the natural bacteria that give butter and cheese their depth. This milk is the foundation, the canvas, for their creations. But here's the catch. Raw milk like this is hard to come by in today's world. And the reason might surprise you. What makes raw milk so controversial and so essential for Amish butter and cheese? Let's explore. Once the cows have done their part, it's time for the magic to begin. Enter the butter churn. This simple wooden device has been used for generations, and while it may look modest, what it creates is nothing short of extraordinary. The cream is skimmed from the milk and poured into the churn. But this isn't a quick process. The Amish churn butter by hand, or sometimes by foot pedal, slowly coaxing the cream into butter. It's hard work. It takes hours, patience, and a strong arm. But there's something meditative about it. Each churn feels like a heartbeat, connecting them to their ancestors who did the same. And when the butter forms golden and rich, it's not just food. It's a symbol of dedication. Now here's the twist. Most of us have never truly tasted butter like this. Why? Because the butter we buy has been industrialized, processed, and stripped of its soul. But what happens when this butter is made the Amish way? There's a reason it's often called the gold standard of butter. And it's about to get even better. If butter is the heartbeat of Amish tradition, then cheese is its soul. And the journey to creating cheese begins with one critical step: turning milk into curds and whey. The Amish add a natural enzyme called rennet to fresh milk. This separates the curds, the solid part, from the whey, the liquid. Watching this transformation feels like witnessing alchemy. But it doesn't stop there. The curds are cut, cooked, and pressed into molds, each step requiring precision and care. It's a delicate process, one that many modern cheesemakers have replaced with machines. not the Amish. For them, cheesemaking is deeply personal, almost spiritual. But what happens next? How they age these curds into cheese so rich it's been described as life-changing is where the real magic begins. Now we enter the final and perhaps most fascinating stage of cheesemaking: aging. This is where time works its wonders, and patience becomes a virtue. The Amish age their cheese in cool, dark cellars. Here, the wheels are turned and brushed regularly, cared for like a living thing. Over months, or even years, the cheese develops its complex flavors and textures. Each wheel tells a story of the land, the animals, and the hands that made it. No two batches are ever the same. And that's the beauty of it. But here's a question for us. Why would a community that values simplicity invest so much time and effort into something as humble as cheese? The answer lies in their deeper values, values that might hold a lesson for all of us. For the Amish, butter and cheese are more than food. They're a way of life, a connection to the earth, and a testament to the power of tradition. But these traditions are under threat as modern farming takes over. These handcrafted methods are becoming rarer. The skills passed down for generations could disappear in just one. And with them, we lose more than just recipes. We lose a piece of our humanity. But there's hope. By learning, sharing, and appreciating these traditions, we can help keep them alive. The question is, will we? The Amish have shown us something profound: that simplicity is powerful, that food made with love tastes better, and that tradition is worth fighting for. So, the next time you taste butter or cheese, think about the story behind it. The cows, the farmers, the hours of work, and the generations of wisdom. If this inspired you, share your thoughts in the comments. Let's keep these traditions alive, not just for the Amish, but for all of us. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because in the next video, we'll dive even deeper into the forgotten crafts that connect us to our roots. And there you have it, the extraordinary journey of how the Amish turn simple, raw ingredients into butter and cheese that are as nourishing as they are timeless. Their methods remind us of something profound, that slowing down, connecting with the land, and embracing tradition aren't just about food. They're about creating a life filled with purpose and meaning. At Frugal Focus, we believe in celebrating these values and learning from those who live with intention and care. So why not bring a bit of Amish inspiration into your own life? Try making your own butter or experimenting with cheese. Start small and rediscover the joy of creating something with your hands. If this video inspired you, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe to Frugal Focus for more stories, tips, and guides that help you live simply, meaningfully, and well. Thank you for watching, and remember, every step back to simplicity is a step forward toward a richer, more fulfilling life. Until next time, stay frugal, stay focused, and stay inspired.